Hello everybody, this is Christy Whitman with the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And as you can see, I have a beautiful, beautiful friend, Sonia. Sonia Riccati is the #1 best-selling author of Unsinkable, How to Bounce Back Quickly When Life Knocks You Down, as well as The Law of Attraction, Plain and Simple, also #1 bestseller. She is regularly featured in national media, on TV, radio, and in magazines. She is the CEO president of Lead Out Loud, a leading-edge transformational company. It helps people around the globe achieve boundless success in all areas of their lives, and she's just remarkable, amazing. She's a friend of mine, and she's a top-rated professional speaker, has shared the stage with some of the most renowned personal development experts of our time. She's inspired millions around the world, sharing her breakthrough strategies on how to overcome adversity, which I love, achieve financial abundance, and extraordinary success. In fact, her inspirational video message on YouTube have been viewed well over 4 million people to date. Amazing. Sonia believes in giving back and making a difference, and over the last few years, she has participated and led humanitarian trips to several developing countries, including Nicaragua, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Thailand. So, Sonia, so happy you're here.
Hi.
My Italian friend.
Very long bio. It's over. The interview's over.
That's all, folks. No.
That's who I am.
Well, I'm just really glad you're here. And I love what you're doing because, there's so many people that are trying to apply law of attraction, trying to apply the universal laws, and they have those moments where things don't go right. Whether it's you have a loss of someone that you love, a child gets sick, you have a loss of a job. I mean, there's so many things that we experience as human beings, and we think there's something wrong with us when, we're working with universal laws, and then these human experiences happen. So I'm glad that you are there to help people learn how to get back on track once these things do happen.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
I have been knocked down myself. So if anyone is going through any difficult times in your life right now, whatever it is, it could be something big, it could be something small, whatever might be happening in your life. And it might be one area of your life, or it might be in many areas of your life. Just rest assured that this too shall pass, and I'm going to be sharing some great tips, tools, and strategies to help you bounce back super fast. There is a formula on how to do it, by the way, so that's what we'll be talking about.
Awesome, because you're right. We all go through difficult times, whatever point in our life. So let's just get into it. What advice can you give everybody? I like to call everybody my family that are watching this. That are going through a difficult time. Doesn't matter what it is. How can they bounce back quickly, and come to a different place than they were even before that, receive the information that's happening from this particular situation and learn what they need to learn to be able to turn things around super fast.
Okay, well, the first thing that is really important to understand and get, and when I got this many, many years ago, the light bulb really went on. And things have happened since then, there's no question. And you know what? Everything that has happened for a phenomenal reason. Now, maybe I'm choosing to see it that way, but boy, my love in my life today. So it got me to where I am at today. And so what's interesting is that for the longest time, I thought that whenever something was going wrong in my life, whether something's wrong at work, or I've been mistreated with my boss, or a breakup, or financial problems, or whatever it is, and I've even health issues, whenever something would happen, I would always be blaming the situation outside of me. It's other people. Life isn't fair. And I was playing the victim all the time, not realizing this because I never was conscious of my thoughts. And so I started reading and learning, and I got this aha and realized I am the cause of my own suffering. And I know a lot of people right now are saying, what are you talking about? No, it's my ex-husband. No, it's my boss that's making me miserable. Whatever it is. But the truth is, you can choose how you react to any given situation. And so what I say is that there's 3 steps. And it's a 3-step formula. And part of that formula is step number 1, and that is reprogramming your conscious mind. Your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is step 2. We're not there yet. So step 1 is reprogramming your conscious mind and recognizing that anytime you're not feeling good, so something's happening to you in your life, and you might feel sad, angry, resentful, all those negative feelings, which is all about negative energy, because when you're feeling those feelings, you're generating negative energy, and that's part of step 3. So I'll get into that as well. But the thing is this, whenever you're feeling these negative feelings, it's important to stop. And just stop for a moment and start observing what's going through your mind. What's going through your mind? Become the observer of your thoughts, like clouds going through the sky. And ask yourself, you know what? I'm not feeling really good right now. I'm feeling anxious, angry, resentful, whatever it is. And ask yourself, what am I thinking? What are the thoughts I'm having right now? And observe them. And I can assure you, they are all negative thoughts. And the reason is, it's not what's going on outside of us that's making us feel the way we do.
Yes.
And so what happens is, we think it is, but there's you, and then there's what's going on outside of you. It could be someone yelling at you, it could be losing your job, whatever it is. And then you think that that's a reason why you feel sad, angry, resentful. But in reality, something happens between the two. And that is, you have a thought about what's going on. That thought is making you feel the way you do. It's not what's going on outside of you. I mean, obviously you wish it wasn't happening, but it's not that. It's the thought you're having about that. It's what the story you're telling yourself about that.
It's a perception. It's a perception that this is bad.
Exactly. And, that comes, and that's a long conversation that, I discussed in one of my webinars, where it really is about how we were brought up, how we grew up, how, our limiting beliefs and what we picked up, what our parents told us and all that. That's why you can have 10 different people going through the exact same situation, and one person is, doing cartwheels up and down the street, excited about this new change in their lives. Another person will be crying, wanting to go kill themselves. Another person is kind of in between, and it's all the same situation.
Yeah.
And so that's why, how is that even possible? And so it really is up to you. And so recognize that your thoughts are causing you to feel the way you do. And so as soon as you start observing your thoughts, you immediately are at a different conscious level, right? Immediately you have stepped outside of yourself, and you recognize that you are in control of how you feel. Now, of course, if there's a death in the family and there's grieving involved and things like that, that takes time. So you need to give yourself that time. But the bottom line is, it's usually little things. It can even be just getting angry while you're in traffic. Really angry, and you're flipping the bird and screaming at the car next to you that just cut you off. Really? What are you making that mean? What are the thoughts in your mind? How dare you cut me off? It's like, the guy doesn't even know you. Let it go. Just drive, right? So
can I just time you out for a second? Sure. My husband Frederick, and I know he's watching this. He had that happen the other day, and he came home, and my husband is you've met him. He's so, you know him. He's like so mild-mannered and rarely gets angry about anything. He came home the other day, was so mad, and he was like physically upset, and he was just like, I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, some guy totally cut me off, and I knew he was going to do it, and he did it. And I'm like, why is that personal? And so someone did it to me, like literally the next day. This woman was just not paying attention to what she was doing, completely cut me off, and I went, oh, she's just not there. And he's just like, why are you mad? How can that not make you mad? And I'm like, she's not doing it to me. She's not even thinking about me. I'm not even a consideration for her. She's somewhere else. Maybe she's thinking about something that happened to her, but it's like, I'm not taking on what she did to make, me be put in a bad mood. And believe me, I used to do that, because I saw my father for years get so mad if someone cut him off, that when I became a driver, it was like, that person just did that to me, and now I'm a victim, and now I'm angry, and, the whole thing. It's like, well, let him go. It's not about you. Exactly. Yeah. So, okay, so you talk about how you can shift your energy and reduce stress and anxiety and worry and all those lower level emotions instantly. So can you share how you do that?
Yeah, well, it's important. First of all, that's one of the things is that really reprogram your conscious mind. So really recognizing that you are the cause of your suffering. So as soon as you're able to shift your thoughts and recognize that your thoughts in that moment, what your thoughts are in that moment are making you feel that way, you're immediately elevating your vibration to a higher level because you are conscious of it. And once you're conscious of it, then you can shift it. It's when you're not conscious of it and it just eats you up inside, that's when you really lower your vibration. So, that's one major way. Another way of really a great way to elevate your vibration is to reprogram your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind has everything to do with limiting beliefs, things that's going on inside of you don't even realize is going on inside of you. So you might be saying, you might be in serious debt and you're trying so hard to get out of debt, and no matter how hard you try, it doesn't work. Or you start getting out of debt and you feel really good, and all of a sudden you lose everything again. And it's just constant. You're like this, this hamster on a wheel, and it's just not happening. It happens, it doesn't happen, it happens, it doesn't happen. And that means you have some limiting beliefs that you need to unleash. And those limiting beliefs are negative beliefs, and those negative beliefs are low vibration beliefs. And for that reason, you're holding on to those. And the more you hold on to those, you're actually sabotaging your success. And so if you're trying to bounce back from a difficult situation, you really need to uncover what the limiting beliefs are around that area. It could be financial, it could be family, it could be relationships, it could be career. Whatever area of your life that's not working, you need to ask yourself, what are my true beliefs around this area? If you're saying, I want to, make $1 million, and then as soon as you say that, the next thought in your mind is, yeah, but you know what? If I make $1 million, I'm going to have to work a lot of hours. I'm going to be stressed out. I'm never going to see my family.
People are going to take from me, blah, blah, yeah.
Yeah, no one's going to like me anymore.
Right.
My friends won't be my friends anymore, or whatever it is. The universe says your wish is my command. You don't want it. It's really that simple. But the thing is that it's subconscious. So often you're not even recognizing you're even having these thoughts and they're going through your mind. So again, you need to bring it to the forefront and really uncover and start being conscious and being the observer of your thoughts. What's really, we have all these thoughts all day long, and we think that that's reality. We don't think about them. It's just like when you're walking down the street, you stare at the clouds. They're there, but you don't really notice them. And it's the same thing with our thoughts. As soon as you start paying attention to the story and what you tell yourself on a constant basis, that will be your clue and your answers to shifting things in your life. You need to elevate your vibration to a super high level, that level where you're in a state of love, peace, joy, and gratitude. Those are all above 500 level states. And so you need to get yourself to those states. And by shifting your thoughts and really figuring out what your limiting beliefs are around that area in your life that's not working, and release those and turn them into positive beliefs, you immediately elevate your vibration. And there's a million ways how you can elevate your vibration. And by the way, elevating your vibration is step number 3. So you're really, and it's funny because many of you are probably thinking, I don't understand. She's not telling us how to get out of my situation. No, I am telling you how to get out of your situation.
So let's recap this real quick. So first is working with your conscious beliefs, then in your conscious thoughts. Second is working with your subconscious beliefs and subconscious thoughts. And third is elevating, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And what's funny is that the subconscious, when you reprogram your conscious thoughts, your conscious mind, and you reprogram your subconscious mind, you automatically elevate your vibration, right?
Yeah.
And so you can also go straight to step number 3 and elevate your vibration. And there are many, many different ways that you can do that. There's lots of meditations out there. There's a lot of other stuff that you need to really work on, letting go of the past, forgiving, a lot of things that you're holding on to that's bringing down your vibration level. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get so much content into this short time we're together. But being able to do all that immediately will elevate your vibration. However, it's temporary. You want to master step number 1, which is reprogram your conscious mind. Step number 2, reprogram your subconscious mind. You want that to be a part of who you are, where you are peaceful no matter what. Where life is life. Things can happen. Things will happen all the time. Good things, bad things. It's just life, right? And so as soon as something negative happens, it's how you perceive it.
Yeah.
It's how you perceive it. And so, it might seem like it's a negative thing, but as soon as you feel yourself, that your stomach getting all knotted, you have to stop yourself immediately and say, I don't know why this is happening, but the bottom line is, this too shall pass, and I will get through it, and it's important for me to release this and understand that how I'm feeling right now is what I'm thinking in my mind right now. And so let's review that. And sometimes you don't even have to do that. Once you've mastered it to such a deep level, it just happens automatically, and you just release it. And you'll notice things turn around so quickly. And often, they turn around not only quickly, but better than they've ever been in your whole life. Absolutely. And so sometimes you need to be knocked down in order to get yourself, it's like you're climbing this small little mountain, and then you get to the top and you feel so great, and then this big wind comes along and knocks you over and makes you roll down the other side of the mountain. And now you're all upset because you've just climbed down this, after climbing that small mountain, you're back at the bottom. So what do? You choose to climb up a bigger mountain, let's say Mount Everest, and you get to the top. And yeah, it's hard, it's not easy, but as long as you're enjoying the journey, because that's all there is. That journey is your life, by the way. It's not all about the destination, but it's the journey itself. You get to the top, and now you're on top of the world. Before, you were on some small little mountain hill. And so you needed to fall to the bottom to start climbing up that other mountain. So, I often say, when you've hit rock bottom, start celebrating, because things are only going to get better from here. And now you are going to turn things around and turn it around in such a huge way that you're going to be living your greatest life, whatever that means to you at this moment.
I love Winston Churchill said, if you find yourself going through hell, keep going. And it's so true. It's so true. Keep going.
You know what? One thing that's really funny is that somebody who works with me, her name is Melinda, and she's a phenomenal coach. And she said to me, I can't remember, something was going on. It was like a year ago. Technology, my favorite. Something went down, systems were down, I don't know. Something happened, and I was starting to get stressed. And she goes, okay. And she starts getting stressed too, because we feed off each other's energy. And then she said, okay, let's stop for a second. Now let's think about it. 2 years from now, are we going to really care about what's happening right now? No, we're not.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can get through this. It's not a big deal. Seriously. In the grand scheme of things, not a big deal. You know very well 2 years from now, your whole life will be different. In fact, 2 months from now, your whole life can be different. You know what? Even tomorrow, your life can be different. Because all you need is that one little thing that you never expected that will turn your whole life around.
Absolutely.
In a really good way.
Absolutely. And I find it's our perceptions. It's the choosing of the different thoughts and being aware and present when we're having the negative emotions. Like, what am I feeling? And being informed by that emotion, and then letting it get to the limiting belief. And then it's like, wow, what? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I think that way, or that I believe that. My mom would think that way. And it's like you're almost busting up the energy when that happens. And then by choosing in that moment a different energy to literally embody, and then bring in, like, I'm abundant. That's not my reality. That's totally limitation. I'm abundant. And then bringing in that feeling, you're busting up the energy, and then literally bringing in a new energy that trajects you into a totally different world. Like you said, the next day, the next week, the next month, it can be totally different.
You know what? Things could be different right now. Right now. Because right now, whatever problems you may have right now, the reason they're making you feel the way you do is also because you're not present, right? Because you're worrying about the future. You're focusing on what happened, so the past.
Yeah.
And in reality, all we have is the present, which is this moment. Right now, as you're watching this right now, this is your life. This is the moment of your life. This is the present. And this is all there is this moment. So the more you worry about the future, or the more you think about the past, you're not living in the moment, and you're not really living your life. You're living in the past or the future. And the funny thing is, the past doesn't even exist. The only place the past exists is in your mind. That's the only place it exists. We act and behave like it's still happening and it's real, but it's not anymore. It's only a memory in our minds, and we're causing it to really take over our lives. And then, we're worried about the future. Oh, I'm in debt. I don't know. I might lose my house, whatever it is. It's like, yeah, but what if you win the lottery tomorrow? So you're just basically wasting all your energy being miserable when in reality you have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. Things can change like that.
You're projecting what you don't want into a future that you don't want to connect with instead of connecting with the future that you do want.
Right. So all you have to do right now is ask yourself right now, what problem do you have right at this moment? As you're watching this interview, what problems do you have? None.
Yeah.
And I know some of you are saying, that's not true, I still have $10,000 debt. No, I mean right now. As you're listening to me speak.
Yeah, in this
moment. You don't have debt. This is just a present. You're worrying about the future and you're worrying about the past, what happened, how you got into debt, and what's going to happen in the future. Right this second, as soon as you ask yourself that question, what problems do I have in this moment right now? The answer is none. The only time the answer will be I have problems is if somebody's chasing you with a knife, or somebody's beating you up, or so you're being robbed in a bank. You got a problem then, okay? And it's okay to be angry, upset, stressed out, or whatever, because you're in that moment. That's the present. But everything else, as soon as you sit down and say, what problems do I have right now? The answer is nothing. And it could bring you back. There are no problems right now. And as soon as you bring yourself down, you start getting clarity. That's why it's hard to find solutions to problems when you're stressed out and angry and all those negative feelings, because there's fog going on in your brain and you can't think clearly. Meanwhile, there's like millions of opportunities all around you. The answers are everywhere, and there's not only one solution. There could be like 50 solutions.
Exactly.
You can't even figure out one because you're in this yucky state. Release it, and all of a sudden, poof, synchronicities are everywhere. And in reality, they were always there. You're like, oh, you know what? I met that woman at the grocery store, and she said she's a recruiter for, wait, she gave me her business card. Where is it? Where did I put it? Maybe that's the person I'm supposed to be speaking to. Next thing you know, you have a job and you start in a week.
That's it. You cannot find the solution, you can't find the solution to the problem. They're two totally different frequencies if you're focused on the problem.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Sonia, you're awesome. I know that you have a gift for everybody. It's a free webinar, so I'm going to have a link underneath the video, so you all are invited to join Sonia on her amazing. You're truly amazing with your webcast and your webinar that you do. So you want to tell everybody a little bit about it so they know what to expect?
Yeah, you know what? If you're going through any difficult time in your life, whether it's big, small, or you just want to turn your life around, or maybe you're just feeling stuck in your life and you really want some help that push to get you into the right direction to completely turn things around, get on the webinar. The webinar is the 3-step proven formula to bounce back instantly and higher than ever when life knocks you down. And so it's really everything that we've been talking about, except in great detail.
Yeah, because we only have a short time.
Yeah, it's over 90 minutes long. It's phenomenal content. I've done it before. One woman sent me, I'm not kidding you, she's so cute. She sent me an email and said, I loved your webinar. Here are my notes, 11 pages. I swear to God, I'm like, well, thanks. I got a summary of my webinar.
Yeah, really.
But the point is, bring a pad, bring a pen, get ready to learn. It's like you being in at a hotel ballroom and you're watching me do some training, teaching you how to master these 3 steps at a really high level.
Awesome.
So definitely attend that.
Thank you, Sonia. So for you, the family, please leave.
And it's free, by the way.
And it's free. There you go. It's a free invitation to a free webinar to help you get from beyond where you are now to get to the better place. So thank you, Sonia. And family, please let us know, what are you taking away from this? Please let's continue the conversation. I know Sonia will come in and answer any questions that you have too when you leave your comments. So this is how we continue to communicate after the show is over, and that's where the best conversations happen. So please leave us a comment, and please have an amazing, amazing week.